Morning. Well, time for a little bit of exercise this morning. We're going to do the investigation on the human circulatory system. So if you take yourself to page 313, you'll find this investigation. Okay. Now, the investigation is to investigate the effect of exercise on the pulse rate of the human. So the first thing you have to do is get your pulse rate. So there's a picture there in your book, but it's quite simple to look at it. If you look at it here, I'm just putting my fingers there along this ridge, and I'm going to find my pulse. There it is. Okay, now you can cheat a little bit, and I'm all for doing just a little bit of cheating. And on your phone, you'll be able to find an app. Okay, so the app is quite simple. I just put my finger in the back here. And it's detecting my pulse rate. There we go. So this is my heart rate, my pulses. Okay, so that's reading 71 beats per minute. Okay, so what you need to do then is you need to go and take yourself a little bit of exercise. So I'll be back in a minute. So having done a little bit of running, let's see, do I get a pulse rate here? Detecting a pulse rate, there we go, 87. So 85, 84, coming down all of the time to 81. Okay, so you can, now obviously you can't just do it once and hope to get something accurate. So you can see down here you have a table. You do it at your at a resting pace, that's the 71 I got. You do that 3 times and get yourself an average. So what is your average resting pulse rate? And it's an interesting thing to do if you try it having done the Smiling Mind app and see can you get that pulse rate down. If you want to do a little bit of relaxation, it's interesting to see can you get that to drop any lower than your average. And then you want to try it at after exercise. So after exercise, you saw mine there went up to 81, and that was just a couple of seconds jogging on the spot. So then you want to find out what your average then is. Now they have after gentle exercise and immediately after vigorous exercise, you should see a difference, but actually for the experiment, you really only need to be able to say that there is a direct relationship between exercise and your pulse. And you want to be able to understand why that is. As we go through the section, we'll understand what causes the pulse and why there is a need for more blood to be pumped around your body when you're doing exercise. The other thing that's interesting is how quickly do you return to your normal rate. So that's what I want you to try to do for today. I want you to fill in these boxes with your resting rate and your exercise rate. And if you want to feel adventurous, I'll send you a link to a Smiling Mind meditation and see can you get your blood pressure to drop after lower than your resting rate after meditation. Okay, enjoy.